Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the channel. We're here to talk about a prologue footage description. Yes, that's right, sadly we don't have the prologue itself, but we've got the footage description of Jurassic World Dominion. Now, just as a quick heads up, I was going to make this video and a lot of other videos a lot sooner. But I've been fighting with my computer. I've changed my graphics card and my whole computer completely shat the bed. Now this doesn't matter to a lot of people who are just coming for this news, but for returning subscribers, I just want to apologise. It really is important to me that I, get the content out there in the news to you as quickly as possible. Like the Predator news today, I'm sure I was probably one of the first people that you would have seen reporting on it. That is important to me, and this thing has killed my life today. But hopefully we won't get any more flashing bloody stupid screen business. So, you didn't come here to talk about that, you came here to talk about the footage description. I do have a few things to say about it. The actual footage is available on YouTube itself. I have seen 2 seconds of it. It's awful footage in terms of the quality, so I switched it straight off. I'm more than happy to wait. I do not want to be spoiled by garbage, potato phone quality. We live in 2021. Where's your 4K camera on your phone? Guys, seriously? You can make films on phones these days. Why, when all this footage leaks, it's always from a potato cam? I don't understand. So if you really want to see it, you will find it on YouTube. Otherwise, you wait until it's released with Fast and Furious 9. With that being said, let's check it out. This actually comes to us from Collider. They have the drop on this. But it says the preview takes place both in the past and the present, kicking off 65 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. And the score was done by composer Michael Giacchino. Oh, I'm butchering that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Italians. But I really do like your food, so we're on, a level playing field here. The preview plays like a nature film, where we are following a number of dinosaurs as they wander around the land. It's peaceful, it's quiet, allowing us to take in the beauty of our planet before humans arrived. In addition, since we're back in time, we get to see 7 new species of dinosaurs created by the team at Industrial Light and Magic that have never been seen in any Jurassic film before. Dreadnoughtus, Quetzalcoatlus, oh my god, the Oviraptor, Nasutoceratops, Iguanodon, Morus intrepidus, and Gigantosaurus. I've heard of a few of those, about 3 of them actually. I've heard of the Oviraptor, I've heard of Iguanodon, and the Gigantosaurus, because the Gigantosaurus was a relatively new find, if I remember rightly. I'm saying relatively new, years, but still relatively new. Anyway, towards the middle of the extended preview, we encounter a T-Rex and a Gigantosaurus fighting. And after a short battle, the T-Rex is killed. As we get a close-up on his eye dilating, we see a mosquito fly in and suck out some blood from the area nearby. Is it the same amber mosquito that John Hammond has on his staff in the first Jurassic Park movie? That's undetermined. But it's pretty clear this is the origin story of the T-Rex we have come to know and love in the Jurassic films. That's interesting, that's the clone. REXY has, spun forward 65 million years into the future as a clone. I like that. I think that's quite interesting. And it's also, I'll finish and then I'll get to it, shall I? Anyway, as we cut to 65 million years later, we're following the T-Rex as it is racing through a forest, being chased by people in a helicopter, trying to take it down with a tranquilizer dart. As the race through the forest continues, the T-Rex enters a drive-in parking lot where chaos unfolds as people scramble to escape the massive dinosaur. As the sequence ends, you'll be left wanting more. While I could go on and on about why the footage was so impressive, the main thing that left me speechless was how amazing the VFX was in bringing these dinosaurs to life. In the footage, you can see the webbing in some of the mouths, chipped teeth and hair. Trust me, if you're a fan of the Jurassic World series, you are going to want to buy a ticket to Fast 9 and IMAX to see this footage. Some of that is pure PR spin. But what do I think of that? I think it sounds good. I do actually think it sounds good. I think it's fitting that the T-Rex that died against the Gigantosaurus is resurrected into the future. Obviously, that's the implication by default as it sets up you know, a new T-Rex, right? And that T-Rex we know to be a fighter, a real fighter. It went up against the Indominus Rex. I think that's what they called it, wasn't it? The I-Rex. And it went up against... Was that the... Yeah, it was the I-Rex, wasn't it? Anyway, the big one. The big one from the first film, I think. Yeah, that was the first one. Oh my god, they just blur into one nowadays. It went up against the Spinosaurus. It's been living life large, hasn't it? It's been absolutely going crazy. So I think that's quite fitting. I think that's quite poetic, almost. I would say that's poetic, and I think that's nice. I think the element of saying, oh, you know, as we cut to 65 million years later, and, well, the fact that they say, oh, you know, this is before humans arrived, etc. I do wonder how much of this movie will be setting up a tone of humans just destroy the planet. I wonder if that's where they're going to go with this. It's called Jurassic World Dominion. The names have normally... They've normally meant something. Normally. Anyway. Now, there was a description from Empire Magazine. Well, no, Empire Magazine sat down with Colin Trevorrow and got a few details. So he said, it was always part of the story. I really wanted to not just tell an origin story for the T-Rex. So that's the origin story for the T-Rex. Pretty much confirmed. That we love, but to really put into visual terms this story that we've been told for 30 years about how dinosaurs were made from DNA fossilized in amber. Sometimes we put a human face on things. I wanted to put a dinosaur's face on things and see what exactly went down and how canonically we know that the dinosaurs that we love, the T-Rex, was brutally murdered by the Gigantosaurus, and that's part of the story we're telling for the film. So yeah, well, I mean, look, that absolutely does confirm it, doesn't it? So, I like that. That's really poetic, you know, because he's such a fighter in the modern day, you know. I really like that. It might come across completely cheesy and corny, and I do know because they released the poster. They released the feathered dinosaur in a poster, which I quite liked as well, because obviously now more and more information has come out since those films, etc. Scientists and archaeologists now. Essentially believe that, you know, they were feathered, etc., etc. I think it's near confirmed, or it is confirmed. Either or, I'm not completely up on my dinosaur knowledge, but I like that a lot. I like it. I think that sounds good. I will be eagerly anticipating it drop actually on YouTube. Probably won't be able to do a trailer reaction to it because that will be copyright claimed. But hey, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thanks so much. Take care.